All right, today we're diving into some really cool new research that's taking on one of the world's most stubborn viruses, hepatitis B. We're going to break down how this thing builds a literal fortress inside our bodies, and get this, how scientists might have just engineered the key to bring the whole thing tumbling down.
Just think about it for a second. What if we could give our own immune system a brand new playbook? A way to finally see and fight a virus that's become a master of hiding in plain sight? That's really the big question behind the breakthrough we're looking at today.
So let's start with the problem itself. Chronic hepatitis B is a huge issue around the globe, and a real functional cure has been just incredibly hard to find. And the reason it's so tough to beat isn't just that it's a virus, it's the way it digs in and fortifies its position inside our liver cells.
At the very heart of this fortress, the thing that makes this virus so persistent is this one structure. It's called cccDNA. And this is basically the viral command center that hepatitis B builds and squirrels away deep inside the nucleus of our own liver cells. It's a total nightmare to get rid of.
So what exactly is this cccDNA? Well, the best way to picture it is as the virus's master blueprint. It's this super stable circular piece of DNA that just sits there, right in our cell's control room, the nucleus, and it just continuously churns out new virus particles. It's locked away, it's protected, and our current drugs, they just can't really touch it.
But here's the kicker. The virus doesn't just hide. Oh no, it actively hijacks our own cellular machinery to protect itself. It's a brilliant and pretty sinister little operation happening on a microscopic scale.
And it all starts right here. The hepatitis B virus gets into one of our liver cells. This is the battleground. And once it's inside, it starts its really clever infiltration mission.
And this is where the heist begins. The virus has this special tool, a protein called HBX. Think of HBX as its lead agent. Its whole mission is to find one of our proteins, called HSB1, and basically turn it into a double agent. This partnership is the key to the virus's entire game plan.
You see this interaction right here? The viral HBX protein grabbing onto our HSPB1 protein? That is everything. Because by hijacking our own protein, the virus doesn't just get an accomplice, it kicks off a whole cascade of problems that both protect it and, at the same time, blind our immune system.
So what does this hijacked protein actually do for the virus? It turns out it plays two really devastating roles. It acts as both a bodyguard and a blinder, which creates the absolute perfect environment for the virus to just thrive. It's this 1-2 punch that's so effective. On one side, the hijacked HSPB1 acts as a bodyguard. It goes into the cell's nucleus and physically stops our own internal defense systems from finding and destroying that cccDNA fortress. Then, on the other side, it acts as a blinder. It basically cripples our immune system's frontline soldiers, these things called CD8 plus T cells, so they can't even tell that the cell is infected in the first place.
Okay, so you've got this well-defended fortress, and you've got a blindfolded army. How in the world do you fight that? Well, this is where the hero of our story comes in. Researchers have engineered a special weapon designed specifically to break this nasty alliance.
Meet DTK. It's a small, engineered piece of a protein called a peptide. And you can think of it like a highly trained special operative. It's not a sledgehammer, it's a precision tool with one very specific, very important target. Its mission is actually pretty simple, but it's incredibly powerful. DTK is designed to go in, find that viral HBX protein, the hijacker, and latch onto it. It basically just gets in the way, so that HBX can't ever link up with our HSPB1 protein. And with that one single move, the dangerous partnership that the virus depends on is completely broken. And the result of that one simple action? Oh, it's huge. Because by breaking that single partnership, DTK unleashes a powerful two-front counterattack. It doesn't just solve one problem, it solves both problems at the exact same time. So first up, with the hijacker taken out of the picture, our own HSP1 protein is no longer forced to be a bodyguard. That means our body's natural antiviral defenses can finally get into the nucleus and attack the cccDNA, causing it to break down. The fortress walls have been breached. And here is the second amazing victory. Without that hijacked protein messing with them, the blinders come off our immune system. Our CD8 plus T cells and our other killer cells, they wake up. They can finally recognize the infected liver cells, and they can move in for the kill. The army is officially back in the fight. So when you put it all together, you get this incredible double victory. The viral blueprint, the cccDNA, gets taken out, which stops new viruses from being made. And at the same time, you get this supercharged immune response that mops up all the infected cells. It's just a fantastic, comprehensive strategy for clearing the virus.
So now that we've walked through it all, this whole picture starts to make sense, right? You can see the DTK operative coming in, breaking that crucial link between HBX and HSB1, and then setting off this beautiful chain reaction, attacking the cccDNA on one side and boosting the immune system on the other. It's an attack from two sides.
And really, the researchers' own conclusion says it all. This isn't just some clever idea in a lab. DTK has shown real potential in their studies. It represents a totally new way of thinking that could genuinely change how we treat chronic hepatitis B for good. And that kind of leaves us with a really fascinating thought, doesn't it? This whole tactic of identifying a key partnership that a disease relies on and then engineering a molecule to precisely break it, that is an incredibly powerful idea. Could this whole partnership disruption strategy be the key not just for Hep B, but maybe a new blueprint for tackling other stubborn viruses, or maybe even some kinds of cancer? It's a very, very exciting possibility.